Hello and good morning. I'm so excited to spend time with you today. Hope you enjoy your time with me as much as I enjoy my time with you. We are on chapter 5 of Genesis, the descendants of Adam. We already read the descendants of Cain, the descendants of Adam, how creation was created, and about man and women. So now let's get into the descendants of Adam. This is the written account of the descendants of Adam, man, right? When God created human beings, or man. Hebrew reads Adam, similarly in 5:2. So I was thinking about words the other day too. Like a lot of words have different meaning. God have different meaning, right? There's different gods, there's different things. But for human beings, how many meanings does that word mean for humans? How many meanings does that mean? As far as I know, it only means one word, one thing, right? I don't know. Like I said, there's something with the words, and the more I'm learning, the more I learn about how this even came to be. And there is numbers, like it started out with numbers, like I said with the caveman. What was the caveman's first words? What is it that we said before all this? How were words created, and who made what word mean what, right? So human beings, he made them to be like himself. It said it again, man. It says it again. We are created to be like himself, like God, knowing both good and evil, right? So we are one with God. It says it right here again. How many times have we read it so far? Oh my God. He created them male and female. Doesn't matter if we're male or female because we're spirit. Spirit. That's where we are like God. We are in spirit. Our bodies is one way, but our spirits, our hearts, our mind, our body, our soul is all the one thing that connects us to the universe. And that universe loves us as long as we obey and realize this. Realize that we are one. Guy, girl, we don't have to change anything about us. He created us the way that he wanted us to be, to seek him, to love him, right? I'm watching right now. I'm sitting at the park. I'm watching all of creations. Oh my God. I love bunnies. I love bunnies so much. There's a bunny over there. There's birds flying. I saw deer this morning. I'm looking at the pond. Like, how can you look around at animals? Listen to me, okay? Who created animals' houses, right? Look at the wild bunny. Oh my goodness. Who created their homes? You didn't create them. They found them. How did they notify them? How do animals know? Like how? How do they know? Because they don't have the sense like we do, Like they're not like humans, but we are like God. Like, oh my God, that's just amazing. He created them, male and female, and he blessed them and called them human. When Adam was 130 years old. Listen, guys, man, oh my goodness. Again, like I said, mind blown. Think about this. When you're 130, right? So now they're saying, you have to have a husband and wife and be married by 30, right? Adam was 130 years old. He became the father of a son who was just like him, in his very image. What do you think that means? What do you think that means? He named his son Seth. After the birth of Seth, Adam lived another 800 years old. That's over 930. That's 930 years. And he had other sons and daughters. He had other sons and daughters throughout the 930 years he lived, guys. Oh my, whoa! Adam lived 930 years and then died. All right. So we live and we die. That's just the way life is, right? We live, we die. We're born, we live our life, and then we die. 930 years for Adam. Seth, his son, his last son. Why are we talking about Cain and Abel on this either? But Seth, when Seth was 105 years old, he became the father of, or ancestor, same thing, Enosh. After the birth of Enosh, Seth lived another 807 years, guys. Oh my God, listen to me. He lived another 807 years. And he had other sons and daughters. Seth lived 912 years, and then he died. What? We don't even live to 100. My mom passed away at 60, or 59. She was 59, but still, a couple months before her 60th birthday. Can you imagine? When Enosh was 90 years old, he became the father of Canaan. After the birth of Canaan, Enosh lived another 815 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Enosh lived 905 years, guys. Why? How? And then he died. We're surprised when people live over 100. There's a lady 120, I think, 110. It's just insane. Can you imagine? When Canaan was 70 years old, he became the father of Mahujael, or Mahilalel. After the birth of Mahilalel, Canaan lived another 840 years, and then he had other sons and daughters. Canaan lived 910 years. So far, everybody has lived over 900 years. So far, was Adam the most, was 930. But everybody's lived over 900. 900 years these people have lived. What? When Mahalalel was 65 years old, he became the father of Jared. Now, if people were 65 and became a father, there's oh my God, right? He became the father of Jared. After the birth of Jared, Mahalalel lived another 830 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Mahalalel lived 895 years. A little less than 900 years, but what? Still. And then he died. So, like I said, we live, we birth, we die. When Jared was 162, man, 100. When Jared was 162 years old, he became the father of Enosh. Enoch. Did I say right? Enoch first. It's Enoch first. After the birth of Enoch, Jared lived another 800 years, guys. Another 800 years. And he had other sons and daughters. Jared lived the most so far. 962 years. 962 years, and then he died. Listen to this one, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. When Enoch was 65 years old, he became the father of Methuselah. After the birth of Methuselah, Enoch lived in close fellowship with God for another 300 years. Listen to me. Listen to me. How? I want to know Enosh's secret. Can we know his secret? Enoch lived in fellowship with God after another 300 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Listen to me. Enoch lived 365 years. So that's our days, right? 365 days in 1 year. So he lived 365 years walking in close fellowship with God. And then one day he disappeared because God took him. He didn't die, guys. He didn't die. He did not die. It does not say that he died, right? They all say everyone, and then he died, and then he died, and then he died. No. Enosh, listen. How old was he? 365. That's it. The least of the most. The least of the ones here, right? Everybody's over 900. The other one was just under 900. He only lived 365 years walking in close fellowship with God. Then one day he disappeared because God took him. Yo! When Methuselah was 187 years old, listen, guys, when he was 187, he became the father of Lamech. After the birth of Lamech, Methuselah lived another 782 years, and he had other sons and daughters. Methuselah lived 969 years, and then he died. Another one, over 900 years, and then he died. When Lamech was 182 years old, right? These guys becoming daddies really, really old, right? At least to us. If we look over 100 years old, then we became daddies and parents. Oh. So when Lamech was 182 years old, he became the father of his son. Lamech named his son Noah. Oh my God! Lamech named his son Noah, for he said, may he bring us relief. Noah sounds like the Hebrew term that can mean relief or comfort. And I don't know why, but I have my Noah. You know that my baby is named Noah, and he is my savior baby. He has saved me from so much, and he is like the most amazing child, and the things that he thinks of is just like the word Noah. And I don't know anybody else that has a Noah. You know, I know Noahs. I know a few of them, but I know of them. I don't know them. But my Noah is amazing. So, Noah, he brings us relief. Yes, my Noah, the word, he brings us relief from our work and our painful labor of farming. Even though that's not what he did, but he did. He saved me in his own ways. So may he bring us relief from our work and the painful labor of farming this ground that the Lord has cursed. The Lord cursed it, right? Because of Cain and Abel, or because of Cain. Cain killed Abel, and Adam and Eve ate the apple. So he cursed the ground, right? He cursed the ground because Adam listened to Eve and ate the apple. So now they have to cultivate the ground. After the birth of Noah, Lamech lived another 595 years. He had other sons and daughters, and Lamech only lived, he's the least of the ones so far besides the one that God took. Lamech lived 777 years, and then he died. Guys, after Noah was 500 years old, he's the oldest one so far to be a daddy. He's the oldest one so far to be a daddy. After Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Why is that? Are they triplets? Why did he wait so long? I don't know. Why did God make all these people live so long? I love it. I love it. I love it. That was the Descendants of Adam. I did it on the Bible verse thing this time because, as you see, my pictures, my Bible's getting a little dark because I've been highlighting and marking and highlighting and writing and using it like a study Bible, and I need a study Bible, clearly. But what I've been actually doing is just writing verses down. When I lived in my old house, I had little pink sticky notes all over my house. They're not sticky notes, those things that you buy, call you back forms, whatever. When I opened up a business, I had some extras. And, I just wrote Bible verses on them and stuck them on my walls. That's what I'm doing now, actually, is rewriting the Bible, rewriting it and just hanging it all around my house, all along my walls. And amazing things are happening, guys. Amazing things are happening. My husband got a new job. We got, great money. He works an insane amount of time, but, God is great, and he's going to get us where we need to be. We're here where we are now, where we are, guys. I can't tell you my stories. I want to tell you my stories, but as you see, you have been with me for almost 3 years now, and I can't get my mind right. Like, I just bounce and bounce and bounce, and I can't stay on a straight conversation by myself. So if you want to know something, just ask some questions. Just message me. Let me know. I love you. I will see you back here for chapter 6. We're getting it through, guys. I love you so much. Have a great day. And I'll see you back here soon.